Good morning, everyone. It's me, Kelvin. Long time no see. All right, so let's take a look into the market here today. A few stocks that I see them will have a bit of rebound that's coming up. One is like maybe Maxis, and also another one will be MYEG, and of course Inari will also have the same thing. But right now the price have gone down a little bit. So we have started late, and right now I think most of the stocks are starting to mark the price up higher. I just want to look into some of this that they have not marked up. Okay, so this session over here is mainly for educational purpose only, so don't get because there will be delays and things like that, so you can't follow basically. All right, and of course we have our set of risk management and position sizing, so it's not just like you just follow, then things will be okay. All right, so don't simply follow, just watch how we do it. All right, so yesterday a price move up like this, and nothing much about that. What is that stock? I can't remember. Seal is down a bit. Seal is gonna have Salute. Yeah, Salute. Salute is a very easy trade stocks, but of course easy right now is not that easy anymore. I just want to see how the price movement is like, because most of the time they will try to mark the price up higher first in the morning, but right now the price are acting a bit different, so no, they are not going in that way. And at the same time, we have some stocks over here that is not moving anywhere yet. We can look at it. Just gonna stay put for this. Seal, they will have a bit of retrace first. I'm just waiting for the retrace, for the price retrace first. Okay, they have some selling that is going on, so just have to wait, because they've done the moving house for a very long time, right? And of course, yesterday listed stock will be ADB, so it's only the first day of the price down, and right now we need to watch where is the price bottom. So I do get comments from the YouTube side. You know, some of you are asking how do I trade like stocks like IPO trades and stuff like that. I don't particularly look into IPO, but if let's say those IPO like this one, ADB over here, usually I wait for it to have the price down first before they after they get listed. So I don't want to get stuck inside that. So I just wait for the price to go down first, then I will look into it. Right. So while we are looking into the market here, I have some news to share with you guys. Right now, wait. Let me add the browse the thing first. So what we can do right now is we can wait for HSI, okay, Hang Seng Index to open. So once they open, then we can look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here. All right. So we are having, let me show you first. Let me add image here. Okay, so I'll be joining Share Investor here on 3rd and 4th June. So there will be a various type of various different speaker gurus, and also some of the financial side expert and analysts will be in this invest fair that is coming up on June All right, so it's gonna be 2 days. It's in Mid Valley, one of the convention center, our convention hall. So I'll be there as well. So if let's say you want to meet up and have some talk, you know, have some coffee session and then talk about stock market, talk about trading, you want to understand more, come join us. I'll be there on 4th of June, okay, Sunday. So it's Saturday and Sunday, and I'll be there on Sunday. So you can see, you can scan the QR code over here, and then to find out more about the details, all right? And then, of course, if let's say you want the link, I'll share with you guys the link here. Give me a minute. I'll share it in the comment. I'll put it into a description box, all right? So it's much easier for you to see it and to find it, basically, all right? And where is it? It's here. Okay. I'm just going to copy. There will be lucky draw as well. So and of course you can hear a lot of financial experts and KOL as well. And then let me see from here, let me do some edit. For more information of the event, go to our description box. Under the description box there will be details there, right? So under invest fair, so there will be links over there as well, all right? So you might be the one that gets some lucky draw or free gift from it. Okay, okay, so it's done. It's in the description box, so take a look into it. Okay, all right, so I'll be there. So if let's say you want to meet up with me, then I'll see you guys there. Okay, I'll be there on giving out a small talk at on 4th of June. Okay, I'm just gonna hide this out for a minute so we can see the market much better. Since the market already open, so we're gonna look into some of this. Salute is bounced back up. That's one thing about Salute is that they always change. The buy sell queue change very fast. It doesn't matter. Where is it? Where's my Salute? Okay, it's here. All right, so let's look into 1 minute, 1 day. So price are marking back up. In this case, the price movement like this is almost at the peak of the price. So I'll just wait for it to price down first. If you have watched a couple of stocks, a few live stream before this, you can find that we always catch Salute at the bottom, not on the way when the market opens. Okay, so when the price is fall, then we catch it. So that's a different thing. When we are doing trading over here, first thing, of course, you need to have the patience, and then of course you need to know how, you need to know when, and you need to be patient to wait for the right timing. So how do we know the right timing that they are going to have a rebound? Then that depends on your technique, on your analysis. All right, so it's not about just thinking like, oh, maybe this one can go, this one cannot go, you know, that kind of things. You can't just look into that. Can't base on guts, basically. Okay, so yesterday I shared a bit more, mainly on the rebound trades here that I've shared out to my clients, and also sharing out to my students. All right, so MYEG are having some move here. So like I said, they are going to have a rebound. So anywhere 79 cents or maybe 79.5 is great. So let's say, for example, we move in at 79.5 here right now. Okay, so MYG, Inari also just have to wait for the price down and then catch the rebound. Just have to catch a rebound. Inari move a bit slow, but of course when they want to mark the price up higher, then it'll be fast. So remember, Invest Fair, June, 4th of June, I'll be there. 3rd and 4th of June and 4th, I'll be there. So if you want to see me, or maybe you want you make some let's say you want to splash some water on me, you can go there and find me on 4th of June. You never know, right? Maybe sometimes make losses in trades. So you'll find me like, hey Kelvin, that time I follow you, then I make losses from that. So I'm gonna buy you a coffee. All right. So don't splash anything on me. All right. So I'm gonna buy you guys a coffee. If, let's say if happen to have any of the trades. Okay. So we do it in a peaceful way. Armada down. Of course, yesterday when we look into those like glove stocks, a lot of them they just boost up after the market break. But when we look into it yesterday, so like this is top glove over here. Yesterday it just boosts up after 2:30. They just went up a lot. But the problem here is that we find most of the volume that it comes in, you can see this one highest volume, but price is not marking up higher. Why is this happening, right? So these are just a bit of churning of the activity. So I don't think today they will move a lot more higher. Of course, it depends. Maybe some of them is maybe Hata move slightly, or I don't know. But it doesn't seem like they will have a continuation of price up. There will be a retrace that is coming. So be careful if, let's say, you are trading on this glove. Don't chase high. Basically, don't chase high on that. So they might come back later. So you come back later also, right? And then why not we take a look into the Hong Kong market. So if let's say Hong Kong market at the moment, I can only use this. So right now M Plus is open up to, we have M Plus Global, so you can trade US market and also Hong Kong market right now. So if let's say you don't want to have any of the sharing by me, then the brokerage rate will be 0.1%. Of course, adding up other fees as well. But if let's say you want some of the sharing by me, then the rate will be 0.15%. Okay, so I'll be consistently sharing with you and how to trade the Hong Kong market. So we're gonna start a class, sharing with you how is the Hong Kong market it works like. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm using this to look at the market, but of course it's 15 minutes delay. I don't really like this, so I'm going to share same thing. If I share about the Hong Kong market, it will be something Hong Kong or maybe Singapore market. It will be something that short term, all right? So it's not like a long term kind of things. I mean, long term maybe yes, but day trading wise is no. Okay, of course the data, everything is live. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. So you can trade using your mobile phone. Okay. I share a lot of things over here, right? So we have like Invest Fair, June coming Invest Fair, and also we have like M Plus Global, which you can trade that. And of course, since I'm sharing this, then if let's say you want to find out more about how we look for the rebound trades, all right, go to the link below the description box. Okay, look for our it's not in this link. Okay, I'm just gonna add this here, the training video course bundle promo. We have the video course bundle promo right now, so it's up on Teachable. So you can go to the link in the description box to find out more. There will be a preview session. Okay, wait. previous session for the video course. So you can watch the preview first, then you decide whether you want to sign up or not. So it will be a bundle of the coaching session for 3 months, and of course together with the video course as well. So you would know how to trade in the up and down market and achieve consistent profit in the stock market. All right. So let me come to look back into this first. So remember to look into it. And of course, if you like this session, give us a like. I do see this session actually quite more popular than, you know, we gain more reaction from this session, this live trading session, than, you know, like maybe the weekly thing and stuff. Not many people are looking at the weekly thing. Okay, 975. Yeah, 975. So 975 is where, because here right now, Salute is having a rebound, so I'm not expecting this to go up a lot. So we need to watch the price and price movement from here, the including the buy sell queue as well. So the quote movements, all this. So they review this to 500 plus. So most likely they are going to clear 980. Okay, 980 first round came in to take 980 at 50 lots. Taking slowly, 980. Do they feel back up? 100 plus. Damn. Okay. Not that great. Refill back 100 plus. So when they are taking 980, it's taking very slow. So when they are taking very slow, definitely something is not right. Okay, but at the same time, they do a bit of refill from here. So if we could take the profit from here, then we will only have like half cents. Half cents is good. Sometimes day trade, you don't expect to take like 3 cents, 4 cents, or maybe 5 cents, you know. So sometimes we can only go out at half cent. So don't expect too much from that. So trading is all about following the stock price, whether they want to mark it up higher. Okay, so right now they refill, but they don't mark it up higher. Did someone throw it down? Yes, someone throw it out at 980. In that case, have no choice. Okay, can exit at 980. Okay, but of course, some of you might think like half cent you can make profit. Of course you can. You just need to make sure your brokerage fee is as low as 0.08%, or maybe well, 8 ringgit, whichever is higher. So if let's say you're having that, basically your in-out trade will be about 25 ringgit. So if you are going in for maybe like 300 for this 100 lots, then it will be 50 ringgit. So no, about 20-ish, okay, 30-ish or 40-ish ringgit. So minus off maybe 40-ish ringgit of the brokerage fees, you're still able to make the profit. So one tick you can make profit out from it. So if let's say you're using limit account, like they provide you leverage out from there, then it's difficult because the brokerage rate, it might be 0.3%. Okay, so if let's say 0.3%, is very difficult for you to cover that. Okay, so don't trade based on like, oh, I have bigger volume, bigger value, or bigger capital, so I trade based on that. So I just enter and then I buy it, I buy more, and then end up you think that okay, the price is not moving up, then you don't want to cut loss, then you hold on to the stocks, then you are going to be done. All right, you're going to hold that stocks up until it falls until nowhere. So try not to do that. Okay, that is not the right way of trading. Trading is not about, you know, a lot of it's not about guessing. Okay, it's always about reacting. So this is how we react. Okay, 975, we see the opportunity, we took it, and then at here we see that 975 seems like 980. It seems like they don't want to mark the price up higher, so we sell it. We take the profit. So although the profit is less, but at least we are not losing. So you can see if let's say we are going out, getting out late, Right now, we can only sell at 975 at a break even. Okay, so this is how day trading, which a lot of people in the market, they always think that, oh, we want to make big profit, big profit. Big profit only comes once in a while. Okay, what actually lasts, what actually is the consistently always there is always the small profit. And if you are doing small profit for 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, not 1 month, 3 months, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days, it will become a big profit, right? So of course the big profit comes, then you know how to identify it, then you can grab the big profit also. So both together, small and big, you grab it, right? So up until the end of the day, it's still up to you, like whether you know how to identify it. So if you can't identify it, then nothing you can look at it. Okay, you would just basically going in and out betting in the stock market. I would say 90% of the retail investor in the market, especially those who are losing money, or especially those that are changing themselves into some other form of holding period, they are basically gambling in the market. Just that the difference between betting in the stock market, that is that they can hold the shares. If they are losing, they hold. If they are winning, they take. So that's why it makes up the profit is less, is low profit, and then when they have the losses, it's huge. So that's why it's not able to cover that. So don't do that. Then you will get your portfolio damage. Recently, there's a very on-trend words that the kids are talking about. I saw on Instagram. You will not just damage your portfolio, you will also have an emotional damage. So whenever you have losses there, then it's like, it's not just your pocket or your portfolio is damaged, your emotional also damaged. Let's see, the form not moving yet, so wait. And then let's see our right, MYG. MYG's the rebound stocks usually takes a while. It's not going to shoot up very fast because they need to mark the price up gradually to attract the buyers to come in. If let's say they shoot up too much, then of course the first thing they need to get the retail investor attention first. So when they get their attention, then that's where they mark the price up higher. Okay, so in the morning, right now 9 to 11, there's too much of attention in the market. You can see AHX are marking up higher, you can see Smart is marking up higher, everything is marking up higher. So if they do it right now, they create activities right now, they're gonna need huge stocks or huge volume to create that kind of activities. So they might not be able to compete the activities with these guys over here. So that's why they are going to be silent first. Okay, then when people are not doing any activities, then that's where they come into it, right? So Tanko is the one that we share to my clients. So right now, a price movement like this, okay, overall still okay, still can continue to watch it, but it's not the right time to move into this because it's too late. All right. A lot of people always like to ask, Calvin, what is the best entry price? What is the best sell price? What is the best take profit price? There's no best pricing in the stock market. It's always about best timing. When does the big boys want to push the price up or mark the price up higher? Okay. So don't get fooled by all those like profit target, cut loss point, or the next target. No one can, maybe 1 or 2 times, all right, you can guess the right profit target or the price that hit the high side. Okay, but even for us, when we look into the big boys transaction, sometimes I see they don't know, because their intention is not to mark to a certain price and then they stop. Their intention of the big boys is to mark the price up higher to attract the retail investors come in, right? So once they see, okay, enough retail investor come in so that they can sell, then they stop, right? They are not going up to a certain point like, oh, hit this level and then we are able to sell all this. No, it's not like that. So the same goes to business, or the same goes to you are buying properties. So it doesn't mean that, oh, the value go up to a certain price then people will buy it, or maybe the price goes down to a certain price then people will buy it. No, they need to see whether enough buyers in the market or not. So they mark up higher, attract this buyer come in, and mark up higher, okay, more buyers come in, mark up higher, all right, enough buyers, then that's where they start. They stop and press the price down lower. So that's why you can see that I don't use any indicators. I don't use the words of market things that the price is at the peak right now. So it's more about the big boys, whether they think there is enough buyers or not. So when you use this kind of mindset to trade in the stock market, to look into the stock market, you'll find it, everything is so much clearer than just plotting the resistance line, or maybe just like following the indicators, which makes you much more confusing about what is the market, what is the price doing, right? Because when you plot the resistance line, you are using old price movement, like the previous price movement. Yes, you can say like maybe this is the resistance somewhere around here, okay? But they would think that the traditional technical analysis will always say like this is where the market thinks that the price is too high. So market, who is this market? Every one of us is the market. So why these people in the market are selling and I am not thinking that this value is too high and I'm not selling? So there must be some person in this market that they can cause the price down. That's why if hits here and then the price down, hits here and then the price down, hits here and then the price down, right? So that's why it's not about the market, it's about the big boys. All right, so you can't use that this one, and when it break this resistance then the price will move up higher. No, because these big boys are selling. Why they sell here? Because there are buyers are queuing at the lower point so that they can sell it down to them, and they mark it higher and buyers queuing at the lower point and they sell it down to them. Okay, very simple. When they price it down, because when the price is moving up, you guys would not buy at the high side because you think that it's too high. You don't want to chase high. Very smart, all right? So the retail investor will park at the lower point because they think that, oh, okay, it's too high right now. So I'm not going to be that stupid. I'm just going to park at the lower price, which I think the price is not going to fall below here, because at this point here, they will have a very high volume that comes in, and then there's a gap up. So this will be the gap support. So I'm going to place my buy price at this point, and then the price goes down lower. And then when it start to mark it up higher, they'll think like, oh, this is a flag breakout. So they enter, they would, of course, some of them they enter here, some of them they think that, oh, it's too high, I'm going to park at the lower point again. So the big boys see that, then they sell it down to them. And again, they mark the price up higher. So repeat the same thing. So if the big boys are selling and they have the control of the shares of the price, they sell and sell and sell. Can you still take this, the highest point here, the resistance line, so-called the resistance line, as the point? Once they break, then the price will move up higher? Basically, no, because the shares in that they have in hand will only sell, we will only get lesser and lesser and lesser. So when they get lesser shares, is because they have already taken a profit. So if let's say they have lesser shares here, they do break this up, move the price up higher after the resistance, is another round of attracting buyers to come in, to ask them, hey, come in, see this, okay, triangle breakout, come in. Then that's where they sell more. They sell, and then once they're done, then completely done, that stops. Like for example, in this, we have shared this in our trading view before the price actually have this triangle breakout. So triangle breakout, we saw it, okay, it's not going to work, so they are selling. So yes, look at this, the price goes down lower as well. Okay, and then also have other stocks like this. as well. Is it this one? Yeah, this is something like this. You can see the price, huge price fall. Whenever I see any of the stocks that they have like triangle breakout, I know that that is the end. The big boys have lesser shares in hand because they want to do the final distribution at the high side here. And you can see the sudden price drop. So a lot of people during that time was asking, hey, why NILEX the price goes down for? Why they get down? Why they this and that? Search around Google, no news about it, but why sudden with the sudden price fall here, right? So all this huge price fall, you can see it if you understand how the big boys works. Okay, so they have signed before that. So why traditional technical analysts is not using that? Because they are using the wrong mindset to look into the market. They assume the market is a free market. Indeed, yes, free market. When it comes to free market, the extreme side is where the big boys take control. Okay, so I have a lot more of this examples to you if you want to look into it. So if let's say you don't believe, you can continue stick to your plan. Either you stick to it and continue to make a decent profit or decent profit out from it, or maybe here, decent profit out from it, or you make a change, right? So let's take a look. Hang Seng Index open right now. So what are the news? China stock drop as trade data points to weak domestic demand. Hang Seng plummet over 2% at close. This was yesterday. Snap 3 days gain. So let's see. We usually, if we trade this, I'm going to look into the price movement of this. Okay, if let's say this, they start at 9:30, right? So when they start at 9:30, then this one is where this is where I will start to decide the trade. So price close below than this I would say a little bit of guessing, and also guessing from here. So that's why I don't really share much about this. But then the price movement is always set somewhere. I like how I trade the US market, each of the stocks. Because there's no volume to look at it, to analyze it. Stock wise, easy, the volume. Because index wise, a bit difficult. If you want to be very precise in index, then you have to watch the index, the component stocks. Then you will know how the index, which way they will move. Then it's much easier. All right. Hang Seng Index right now is going to close. So this one is higher than the previous one. So I'm going to look into this for upwards. Okay, moving up as upwards. So let's do it. The trade here. Of course, if let's say you don't have to open a futures account to look into it. Yes, you just need to have a normal broker account, because right now you can do a lot of things with just the normal equity account. Okay, so you can look into warrants, but of course when you choose warrant, then you have to choose it wisely, like which issuer, all right, and then which buyers, and of course the maturities. You need to take note of the maturities. They have 1 to 3 months or 3 to 6 months. So if let's say we are doing like a day trade, we'll go for 1 to 3 months. Okay, then we submit. Then we find those that C is the call warrant. So call warrant, if let's say the price of Hang Seng Index move up higher, then we make profit. Those with the H is where the price goes down lower, then we make profit. Okay, so you make sure those structure warrant that you share, that you trade, check first, check their details, and then find out what is the effective gearing and sensitivity. So don't just jump into it based on the price, because sometimes the market making of the structure warrant from some of the issue is not that great. Once they sell everything, then they make profit, then that they're not going to buy back, or maybe they put the spread, buy sell spread too wide. So far Macquarie one, I find that is they doing a good job from there. So what you can do here is that you can see H&P ends on June. All right, so this one July, you can find that this one put warrant, this one have sensitivity of 17.7%, 17.7 point, which means that each 17.7 point movement in Hang Seng Index, then this structural warrant will move half cent. Okay, and then effective gearing, which is high, so it's very volatile from there. So if let's say you choose like 65.5 of sensitivity, that means that Hang Seng need to move 65 points in order to have a half cent, okay, of changes in this structured warrant. So that's why you need to have all this data. So you need to find, if let's say they don't have this data for you, then don't use that structured warrant. Okay. Oh, the price goes down lower, and then 35 is done. Oh, new candle here. Wait first. Another way I gauge for this is, if let's say you miss out a chance, don't worry, don't feel bad about it, don't chase after it. Okay, so you'll get it back later on. Okay, chances are always there. Don't force yourself to a trade. I know there's a lot of traders out there, they always think like, I want to make like 10% this month, I want to make like 5% this month, I want to make 20% this month. So always remember one thing, we are not the market. We can't say like how many percent that we want to make, then we can make. No. Okay, always follow the market. One thing I find that, I don't know, of course I understand, because last time I do have that kind of mindset also. I find that the more you look into those stocks, not stocks, some of the sharing, all right, is giving too much of confidence to retail investors. Okay, so the price is going down right now for this Hang Seng Index. I'm not going to look at it. Okay, so wait, is the close this Bitcoin? I'm checking out, so I'm not going to close it. Right. I think that's it. So salute, today we make a half cent, then the rest of it we just have to wait, because morning they have done marking the price up higher. So the next round will be probably coming back on around like 2 or before the market close for the lunch break. Okay, all right, so that's it here. And remember, on June we will be having the Invest Fair, so come join us on 3rd of June and also 4th of June. All right, I'm gonna share this out from here. The more the what do you call that, the information is in the description box. Take a look on in it. So I won't be there 2 days, I'll be there on 4th of June. So if let's say you want to find out more, you want to have a chit chat with me, talk with me, share a bit of the market, all right, so we can go to you can go to this Invest Fair in Mid Valley. All right, in Mid Valley you will see me there. Okay, I'll be there on 4th of June. Of course there will be other speaker there as well, KOL, or maybe some other ex-financial expert over there. So learn about, see what they do from there. Okay, so the theme for this year, for this Invest Fair, is grow your money lah, right? So one thing is that we want to grow our money. Inflation rate is coming, and then we don't want to just grow our future money. Of course, future money, we want to look into it, but most important thing is we want to grow our current income. Okay, so find out more. I'll share a bit of my view there in my small talk. All right, is on June 4th of June. So you can go to the link in the description box to find out more. Okay, and of course, if let's say you're interested in our video course, all right, that will be linked in our description box also. And if you want to open a M Plus Global, trade US market, trade Hong Kong market, same thing, contact us. All right, thank you very much for joining in, and I'll see you guys again next week. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Remember to give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before I forgot about this. All right, thank you. Bye bye.